And we'll find that comfortable spot for our body. Arms and legs somewhere they can rest. And let's extend our spine next time we inhale, so we get a little bit taller. Our neck in line with our spine. And as we exhale, let's allow our shoulders to soften and the muscles of our face to relax. So we've got this balance between relaxed and alert. As we take our attention inwards. With a couple of relaxing breaths. Just noticing how we feel before we begin. Courageously noticing genuinely how we feel. In our physical body. Our mind. And our feeling self, our emotions. And if we need to, let's observe those things from the point of view of compassion, kindness. We're going to use Vayana Vayu to energize us as we begin. So I invite you to place your hands on your heart center. When we're ready to inhale, we're going to open our hands, open our arms to the sides as our lungs, our heart space fills with air and energy. Imagine it any way you wish. And as we exhale, we bring our hands back into our heart center and imagine all that energy focusing in our heart center. And we'll do that a few more times. Inhale, arms open, filling the chest, the lungs with energy and air. Exhaling, hands come back into the heart, energy focuses on the heart. Let's move a couple more times with a comfortable breath. Not forcing the breath, but still nice full breaths. Inhale, open, fill the lungs. Exhale, focus on the heart. Making the next one the last one then. Relaxing into our seat once more. And feeling how that feels. Allowing our arms to rest if we wish. Let's relax our physical body. So imagining a wave of relaxation, starting at the crown of the head and slowly flowing over the body. The forehead and the scalp becoming softer, more relaxed. Muscles around our eyes, our cheeks, our jaw, our neck still long, but everything in a neutral position. Muscles are soft, shoulders are soft, relaxing back and down. Our arms somewhere they can be still and comfortable for a while. We'd like our spine, our back to be tall but not rigid. Let's keep that balance between relaxed and alert in our spine. Breath flowing, comfortable in our chest, massaging the body gently. The belly, just using enough muscle tension to support the back. Otherwise, we can let the belly relax a little. Pelvis, pelvic floor, thighs, knees, softening and relaxing. The shins, the calves, the ankles, all of the little muscles in the feet, soft and relaxed, resting. Let's have a look around the whole body now. Is there any part of the body still holding tension, tightness? That may be where we habitually hold our tension. Can we let it all go? Maybe with an out breath, sighing the breath out. To become a little more relaxed. I invite you to rest now in open awareness, which means we're going to be still, quiet, and notice whatever there is to notice. Maybe sounds from the external world or our body. Maybe physical sensations of an itch or an urge to move, a discomfort. A thought. I invite you to sit like a sponge or a funnel and notice it all. Our body is relaxed, but our mind is alert, noticing. If your mind wanders, it's not a problem because they do that. Let's just return without any criticism. Just come back to the focus of sitting in our awareness. Hopefully we're sitting in a relaxed way, we're not tense, we're not holding on with our fingertips to the exercise. We can rest into this. Let the present moment happen around us as we notice it all. We're witnessing our present moment. What I invite you to focus on now is how, when we hear a thought or feel a sensation, the mind responds. So it'll create a thought and maybe a chain of thoughts. So resting comfortably in our observer seat, seeing if we can see, observe the stimulus, like the sound, like the sensation, and then see if we can observe the thoughts that happen as a result of that. It's not easy to do this, so let's observe with compassion. Our observer self is all compassion. But you might notice your mind telling you what a sound is, interpreting the sound. Or if you feel a pain, it might be worrying about the pain. And just as it is hard to observe ourselves interpreting a sound or an event, it's even harder to observe an error in that interpretation. And that can become important when we observe something and it makes us fearful. We're very influenced by our past experience. So maybe we had an experience in the past and something loosely similar comes up or reminds us of that event for whatever reason. We then project that past experience into our future. It's completely normal for our mind to do that, and in some cases it's very helpful. But in some cases it's really unhealthy. So let's once again see if we can observe any interpretation and feel the energy of the thoughts that come as a result of any event. So there's no right or wrong thoughts. What there are thoughts that support us and those that are healthy, and there are thoughts that cause stress and are therefore less healthy. How do we know? We feel them. So many thoughts are fairly neutral. Some are strongly healthy and inspire us, make us feel really good. But some thoughts are strongly negative. They make us fearful, worry, doubt, a whole spectrum of uncomfortable emotions. And if they're self-created, then we have the freedom to change them. So observing our thoughts once more, sitting in our observer seat to see if we can notice a healthy, a neutral or an unhealthy thought by how it feels. Maybe we're finding that difficult. Maybe we've said to ourselves, "Oh, I'm terrible at this." There's your thought to practice on. How does that feel? I'm no good at this, I can't do this. We could change that thought to, I can learn to do this. Let's feel the energy of that thought instead. So in this practice, we take the freedom to change our own thoughts. They're ours. They're ours to have, to change, to feel as we wish. So I invite you now to sit in the compassion of your observer's seat and create some thoughts that feel good. They may be thoughts of gratitude, maybe thoughts that my body is healing, feeling how those thoughts feel. Just maybe as an experiment, feeling the opposite, the negative version. I don't have, I could never do. Just checking to see if the theory holds up. Just don't do anything because I suggest it. Do it because you've tried it and it feels right for you. Why would we change our thoughts? Well, fearful thoughts, worries, doubts, guilt, shame, resentment are all stress, inner stresses. And our biology responds by turning up our stress biology, which reduces our immune system, our cell reproduction and division, maintenance, our digestion. So thoughts of growth, health, gratitude are all relaxing, healthier thoughts, which in turn increase our body's maintenance, homeostasis systems, better for our health. We assume our thoughts reflect reality, but they may not. They may reflect our fears and our previous difficult experiences. And our observer self can challenge them. And you get more of what you focus on. If you focus on the difficult, the painful, the negative, it starts to fill your world. Focus on gratitude, health, having, growing, that fills your world. So for the last few moments, our relaxed body and our alert mind, resting in our open awareness, observing our thoughts with compassion, and seeing if there's any we might wish to revise. Finding our body and our breath once more. Before we begin our transition back to our regular state of consciousness in which we meet the external world. Just noticing how we feel. Body, mind, feeling. And if it's different from when we began. So, taking a few deeper breaths and allowing that breath to energize us. Energy flowing into the arms and legs, and the urge to move coming with it. Let's move our fingers and toes, our wrists and our ankles, arms and legs, and having any stretch that feels right for you. Thank you for practicing with me.